The Wii U continues to be a criminally underrated system, but what are the best games that I'd recommend for it? First, we have Game and Wario. This is actually one of the most expensive games on the system for good reason. It allows you to replay the entire of the original WarioWare game with some fun twists and also has some additional challenges along the way. It makes good use of the gamepad and it has all that classic Wario charm that you'd love. And it's not available on the Switch yet either. Next we have Zombie U. This was one of the first games on the system, and it's an excellent use of the gamepad as part of the gameplay, because when you look at the gamepad to look in your backpack to find the items and guns that you need to fight off the zombie hordes, the game doesn't pause, so it has additional tension and excitement of having to do that whilst also being attacked, which the versions that were ported to Xbox and PlayStation simply don't have because they don't have the gamepad. This game, I'm really surprised hasn't been put on the Switch yet. I think the reason is because you control Kirby by drawing on the gamepad with the stylus, and then he follows the path that you make. So it wouldn't really work on the Switch on the big screen, whilst it would work in handheld mode. Kirby and the Rainbow Paintbrush, though, is just an excellent Kirby title, and as is traditional with Kirby games, it starts off easy and then goes completely off the rails. Nintendo Land was a pack-in game on the system, which everybody got for free, but obviously if you're picking up a second-hand Wii U, you might not have it, so it is worth hunting it down. It reshapes classic Nintendo franchises like Metroid and Pikmin with fun new mini-games that make use of the gamepad in a clever way as well. It's not yet been ported to Switch either, and you'll pick it up for barely any money. Last of all, we have The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I know it's a Switch game, but hear me out. You get the entire map of the game world on the second screen at all times, which makes it so much easier to find shrines, to keep track of what you're doing. For a game with as much exploration as Zelda has, it really is so much easier with the gamepad. The only downside is that the gamepad is hella uncomfortable to hold for hours and hours, but I did complete the entire game on the Wii U, and it's the only way I've ever played it, and the only way I'd recommend to play it. I think it's quite telling that for the Switch 2 version, Nintendo allow you to have the map on your mobile phone at all times, because I think they've realized that it's useful to have a second screen to display that information. This is one of the best multiplayer Mario games ever made. I prefer it to New Super Mario Bros. And even Mario Wonder. The cat costume is just absolutely nuts. It's so fun to play with friends. The environments are good to explore. It is just a good time all around. There you have it. Those are my recommendations. If there's anything else you love on the Wii U, be sure to let people know in the comments. And if you want more Nintendo content and recommendations, then give me a follow.